Hey Libra, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for November 7th, 2024. This is for Libra. Last shuffle coming out here for Libra. So Libra, what we have here is fear and a consciousness of lack. Some of you are, your thinking is somewhat of the issue. We have here, I see a star and it says just for you. There's something about something being just for you. It keeps saying just for you, a star. Okay, so I feel like you're getting some, oh wow, no kidding. You're getting a message or an intuitive download today. This may come through the form of music. Usually when that particular judgment comes out for me, that tells me that you have a message coming in the form of like music, media, or it could be on a radio, an ad. All of a sudden social media, especially if I see some other cards, I think it's social media as well. It could come through other people, but there's something that like a certain song may play. There's a message in this. um mm, mm, mm. Some of you are afraid of repeating um disappointing decisions, like certain repeating a disappointing cycle. Some of you are afraid of letting others down. With the judgment over here, over the whole reading rather, and then it being here twice, this tells me that you are doing something again and you're afraid that it's going to end disappointing and that you are wasting your time or wasting energy. Some of you may be worried about that because maybe before you attempted to do something and um, it didn't go well, right? King of Cups, Nine of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Judgment with fear. This fear card is interesting to me because it's a fear that's unfounded. It's not necessarily unfounded. It's based off of past experience. But what is funny about the past experience is that then the the um, the details were different, right? The climate was ripe for a tornado. Now it's just a little bit of wind. It's not a tornado. And you can tell because the birds are coming out and the birds are flying in the direction of where the storm is going. It just so happens that you're still on the edge of where the storm is still billowing. It's leaving, but she's so afraid because she stepped outside like what a glorious morning and got blown all the way to the end of the cliff. She's afraid to move, and they're showing you are kind of afraid to move. Afraid that whatever it is that you desire or wish for, and you've been wanting this for so long, you may have pursued it more than once. You may feel like you don't have enough knowledge or you're not good enough for it, or it's like maybe I don't want it bad enough. This is why it hasn't happened the way I wanted it to, or this is why I failed before, or why I didn't know that the storm was coming. Like how could I not have known that something predictable, um, something super predictable, how could I not have known about this? How could I not have, you know what I mean? Something so simple. There's something about you looking at yourself and feeling like, not a failure in so many ways, but like deficient in some way. And that's not the case. It's not even close to the case. A consciousness of lack is Hierophant and Eight of Pentacles. The awareness in this is almost as though you can't get your way. And not to say like you're being selfish and spoiled. You're not Veruca Salt off of freaking what's the movie, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's not that. It's like you can't work the way that you feel like you lack the ability to work the way you need to work. Some people need um solitude, or they need, you know how you can need the rudimentary things. Some people need like candlelight to work, I've seen, I don't know if you read Stephen King novels, right? But, and I know I go off in tangents, but there was one story, and I believe it was called The Dark Half. And this man was a writer. And when he was writing under George Stark needed what's it called? He needed pencils, lead pencils. He could not do computers. He could not do typewriters. You know what I mean? And so there's something about needing something that requires. It's almost as though it's like I need a little bit of a hunger. in order to do what I need, what I'm doing. Hmm. I don't know. It's interesting because I notice a lot of artists or people that are doing things that require creativity from within, a spark from within themselves. Sometimes they need sadness or sad music or some kind of climate or some kind of something like I need to go to a log cabin to work on this, or I need to be in the basement with a naked light bulb hanging over me to be able to paint this correctly. You know what I mean? So that's what I've got on that end. They're showing that there's something about you lacking a certain way to work that works for you. It is your way, and it has nothing to do with anyone else. Spirit is saying that the message is going to come to you through music. I kid you not. If you hear a song, some of the lyrics are going to hit you like a ton of bricks, or a message is going to come through, and it's going to be everything you need to hear. True love here with Two of Swords and Two of Pentacles. Your energy is going to be where it seems like you're going to try to accommodate others as you like almost as you need to. If they accommodate you, you'll accommodate them. But I see you ultimately avoiding people, ultimately for their greater good, for the greater good, for harmony, and for harmony and balance. I'm avoiding you because that way um, I can control what we give and receive towards each other. Because if it seems like people are disappointed in you, or they're just like there's something about them. I feel like people are saying I love you, Libra, but you don't even, you ignore me or something here. You don't even spend time with me. And so it's best to avoid them so that you can be on the path that you need to be and get the message, the downloads you need. And I also see things changing for the better. It's like you're saying, I'm going to eliminate myself from this equation so that you can do what you got to do, but also so there could be harmony so I could do what I need to do. And that's like the best you can give. Eight of Wands and the Four of Pentacles with planning and action. Yeah, I keep seeing this star coming towards you. Oh gosh, this is let's see, two, four. Planning and action. I think honestly, you're trying to move fast. It seems like you're trying to stay busy. You're working on staying busy. I think you're trying to save yourself, preserve yourself. You're trying to create a routine where you can act, work, build fast. I feel like you're trying to create something like where it's like, look, this is fast for me. This is what works for me. This is what I'm going to do. I want to stay busy. It seems like you're saving yourself or being quite stingy with your energy. This is this is energy. The greens are energy here, and I'm seeing a lot of energy where I'm like, I'm protecting my energy, which is the Four of Pentacles. I'm locking my energy up so I can remain busy and move fast and do what I need to do. I see you making changes, and the changes you're going to make is that I'm going to start avoiding y'all, or avoiding this, or avoiding you until I can find the right work medium so I can get things taken care of. Because right now I don't have the right space or something that you need to work. And so for some of you, I mean, I'm at least speaking from a place of what I'm seeing here is the message coming towards you. But I'm also seeing somebody who's saying, I need to work under a certain condition. And I notice that a lot of people do, like they need a certain, like some people like the minimalist aesthetic, and it helps to inspire them to create. And there's something about that going on here where you're like, listen, I'm going to start avoiding people so I can create the aesthetic I need so I can work efficiently, because this is about to be something I'm doing. I don't know what, man, Libra. This is absolutely fire. Once again, though, I am seeing a star, and I'm seeing that it says just for you. So you're getting a download or some kind of message. Other people may hear it, but they will never quite hear it the way you hear it. And they will never, they might be sitting next to you going, oh, I love this song. And to you, this is prophetic. I'm almost seeing someone who might burst into tears of like, this is what I needed to hear in this moment. And that happens, man. Wow. Yeah. So either way, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Taurus is the strongest one here. So you could be a Libra Scorpio cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.